Hello, my name's Lisa Williams, and I'd like to discuss how to biohack your Great Dane. I am a LifeVantage independent distributor. Now let's get into this. You got to ask yourself a few questions. Let's start with these. Do you want to improve the vitality of your Great Dane? Do you want your Dane to have improved longevity? Does your Dane need healthier joint function? Are you interested in overall wellness in your Dane? Do you know how oxidative stress affects us and our dogs? Let's discuss how to biohack your Great Dane. The vitality of our Great Danes is so important as they give so much of themselves to our lives. As their caretakers, we need to give them every advantage science has to enhance their well-being. So why not start by helping them to combat the effects of oxidative stress that ages us and them? Their lives are so very short in comparison to our human lives. We can help to reduce the effects of aging in them the same way we can in ourselves. What can you do? Feed the highest quality food, high in appropriate nutrition that is preservative-free. Provide the freshest and purest water. Provide them with regular preventative veterinary care. Provide proper exercise. Now we can utilize nutrigenomics, the research of how nutrients and natural compounds affect our genes, by biohacking their bodies to a healthier, more efficient state. What is biohacking? Taking control of your own biology, optimizing your genetic potential, becoming the best version of yourself, using nutrigenomics, the research of how nutrients and natural compounds affect our genes. So let's apply this to our Danes. We are being hijacked 24/7. Physically repetitive bodily use and abuse, emotional, everyday stress affects us biochemically. What chemicals we are constantly exposed to. Toxins and pollutants in our environment permeate our cells. EMFs from our cell phones, from Wi-Fi devices, and yes, these affect our Danes too. Allergies from our environments, foods, and contaminants. You gotta think, our dogs have their noses to the ground and roll in the grass and dirt daily, so they are being exposed. We can nerve to activate our pets like we can ourselves. Let's look at what Pro Tandem or Pet Tandem can do for your dog. The Pet Tandem for dogs helps improve a shinier coat, increased playfulness, more energy, supports joint health, and supports hearing and eyesight. This is available from your independent distributor. LifeVantage Pet Tandem is the first supplement for dogs formulated to combat oxidative stress through nerve 2 activation. What are the 5 active ingredients in Pet Tandem? Milk thistle extract, ashwagandha extract, green tea extract, bacopa, and turmeric extract. They include a joint protection formula, which has omega-3 fatty acids and collagen type 2 from chicken sternum cartilage. This contains glucosamine and chondroitin. The Pro Tandem Nerve 2. This is what people, adults take, but is also dosed appropriately for Great Danes and giant-sized breeds over 60 pounds. It is proven to lower oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days, supports the natural cellular repair and rejuvenation process, and it increased the median lifespan of male mice by 7% in a study done by the National Institute on Aging. And here it shows you what our ingredients are again. This is $40.99 on a monthly subscription. Otherwise, it's $50.99 if you buy each individual month. And again, the 5 active ingredients found in the Pro Tandem are the same as what was in the Pet Tandem, except unlike the Pet Tandem, Pro Tandem does not contain additional joint formula. So it is the same amount of the ashwagandha, green tea, milk thistle, bacopa, and turmeric. And there are other ingredients in these pills, the Pro Tandem, and what they do is help to bind and are processing aids during the production of the tablet. Dicalcium phosphate, calcium carbonate, microcrystalline cellulose, prosarmellose, sodium, silica, modified cellulose, stearic acid, magnesium stearate, maltodextrin, medium chain triglycerides. These are the other ingredients. Are the ingredients used in Protandem Nerve 2 Synergizer organic? No, they are not certified organic. However, at LifeVantage, we perform pesticide, herbicide, and heavy metal testing on every lot of raw material to assure we have only safe, high-quality products. Are the raw ingredients tested? Yes. The quality control measures implemented by LifeVantage go beyond industry standard. LifeVantage rigorously tests every lot of active raw material for identity, potency, microbial contamination, pesticides, and again, heavy metals. Are dyes or food colorings in Protandem Nerve 2 Synergizer? No, there are no dyes or food colorings in Protandem Nerve 2 Synergizer. One of the active ingredients in Protandem Nerve 2 Synergizer, the turmeric, is intensely yellow, and that gives the yellow coloring to the tablets. Let's look at the Nerve 2 functions in the body. What it does is it triggers mitochondria in your cells to produce antioxidants. The mitochondria are the little powerhouses in your cells, like little motors, and they are processing these antioxidants, and they help clean up the cells. They reduce oxidative stress, supports brain, skin, eye, and overall physical functions. You got to remember, if your cells are functioning fine and up to par that they should be, then everything else in your body can function properly. All the systems are going to be on go. Increases catalase production by 36%. This is one of our body's most powerful protective enzymes. It increases cellular protection and it increases your cognitive function. DNA repair, and it's anti-inflammatory, and this also detoxifies cells. Like I said, it's cleaning up the debris left behind and waste that's in your cells. Oxidative stress theory of aging. What we're doing is inputting these 5 herbs. And what it does is when it hits our Nerve 2 pathways, it hits a switch and it turns on our cells' abilities to create their own Nerve 2, and this is what reduces the oxidative stress. And one study, it showed 40% in 30 days. It helps the body detoxify. Again, goes back to the cellular level where it is cleaning out the cells. Significantly reduces cellular stress through Nerve 2 activation. This produces enzymes capable of neutralizing more than 1 million free radicals. This helps also to rejuvenate survival genes, helps the body repair and rejuvenate. Our Protandem has been independently researched with over 20 peer-reviewed journal publications in PubMed.gov. And these at the top are the representative reports that had been put out, and the universities and institutes that have studied our Protandem are listed at the bottom. You got to admit, these are some pretty big names, and these are independent research. These are not paid by LifeVantage for people. These institutions and universities paid for their own testing. Media coverage featured in television broadcasts and print have been on NBC, Wall Street Journal, The Today Show, ABC News, PBS, Dr. Phil. And look at the patents we have. One study from the National Institute of Aging Interventions testing program shows that Protandim significantly extends lifespan in male mice. This is huge. It's said like up to 7%. I mean, that's amazing. Protandim is the only Protandim is the only nutritional supplement tested that has been proven to increase the median survival in mice, thus delaying the aging process. It has the potential to extend lifespan and decrease disease and dysfunction. The next two slides represent the findings from a 2009 Virginia Commonwealth University study by Dr. Norbert Bokel and Associates that was published in the prestigious American Heart Association Journal of their independent study of how our Nerve2 activator protected the hearts of rats from pulmonary hypertension. The results illustrated the unique antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antifibrotic properties of our Nerve2 activator. As you can see here, the Nerve2 prevented heart failure in animals with pulmonary hypertension. You can see their protection of the cardiac output was increased in the green on the right. And it also prevented right heart fibrosis. You can see in the pictures here what a normal tissue looks like and what fibrotic tissue looks like. So you can see it has decreased these problems. From these two slides, you can see the green columns represents the decrease of pulmonary hypertension and heart fibrosis in the study of rats. We want our Danes to reap these benefits for improved cardiac health. Management of cellular stress is important for long-term health in all mammals, but is particularly important for dogs. Dogs are exposed to high levels of cellular stress due to their high metabolism, high activity levels, pesticide, herbicide exposure, and relatively long life. Like I said before, they're sniffing and rolling around on the ground, which creates an exposure. Numerous research studies have documented the range of age-related disease in dogs, including arthritis, mental memory deficits, and cancer, all of which are related to cellular stress. For example, the brains of aged dogs accumulate cellular damage to proteins and lipids in the same way that occurs in humans, considering that the brain of both humans and dogs consumes approximately 20% of the body's total oxygen and has both a high content of polyunsaturated fatty acids, which have a very high susceptibility to damage by free radicals, and a low endogenous antioxidant activity relative to other tissues, low ability to protect itself. It is quite logical for us to observe such high rates of age-related brain dysfunction in aged humans and aged dogs. The good news is that reducing cellular stress by inducing the body's own internal cellular protection pathways and thus improving overall health has been proven in 2 recent human studies and 1 canine study. Let's look at those. Study number 1. The first human study was conducted by scientists at Webb Waring Institute for Cancer, Aging and Antioxidant Research at the University of Colorado in Denver. Results showed a significant and dramatic increase in levels of protective antioxidant enzymes, which is also called SOD, superoxidate dimutase, by 30% and catalase by 54%, and reduction in cell membrane damage 40% lower, leading to a complete disappearance of any age-related increase in oxidative damage. After 30 days of supplementation with a natural Nerve2 triggering herbal blend, the oldest subject was 78, had the same youthful low levels of cellular stress as the youngest subject at 20 years. Study number 2, in a recent placebo-controlled study of 80 dogs by the Experimental Biology Scientific Conference in April 2015, researchers found some important benefits of natural Nerve2 triggering from improving health and performance in older dogs. These dogs were 8 years old on average and were supplemented with the herbal blend or a placebo for 60 days. The group taking the Nerve2 herbal blend had a dramatic 36% increase in catalase levels, one of our body's most powerful protective enzymes, while the placebo group showed an 11% reduction in catalase levels. This tells us that in a similar manner to how Nerve2 activation works in humans, the herbal blend is increasing cellular production of our own natural internal protective antioxidant enzymes. It's also noteworthy that with this heightened level of cellular protection in the Nerve2 herb group, the dog owners notice a significant 23% improvement in their dog's cognitive function and overall physical function. These results demonstrate an important wellness benefit of reducing cellular stress in dogs. Study number 3 was a follow-up human study conducted by researchers at Colorado State University, found the same cellular protection benefits with a similar Nerve2 triggering herbal blend. That's not our Protandim. It was a similar one. The journal reports here from April 2014. It was interesting to note in this study that the specific combination of the 5 herbal ingredients was effective in reducing cellular stress and delivering a biochemical anti-aging effect. But a similar 4-ingredient combination of these herbs was ineffective. This finding is strong evidence that the recipe matters. And that means the exact proportions that they are putting in of those 5 herbs makes the whole combination work in terms of inducing Nerve2 and effectively protecting cells. If you don't have the correct ingredients in the proper ratios, chances are that your effectiveness is diminished or completely absent. And another case study demonstrates Nerve2's effectiveness. A recent case study of middle-aged herding dogs taking the Nerve2 triggering herbal blend for 25 days found almost a doubling of overall physical performance. In the trial, there was a clear improvement in the dog's ability to retrieve a frisbee, cover a longer distance between throws, and fetch for a longer period of time prior to exhibiting any signs of physical discomfort or reduced performance. Is your Great Dane living his best life Nerve2 activated? Do you feel that you are doing all you can for your pet? For more information on how to biohack your Dane, your dog, your horse, or yourself, contact me, Lisa Williams, at northstardanes@yahoo.com. You may call or text me at 352-424-2447 or catch me on Facebook at facebook.com/NorthstarDanes. And if you're interested in the product, you can check them out at www.northstardanes.lifevantage.com. Thank you for watching my presentation.